All right, welcome. And today I'm going to show you how to build powerful funnel reports in GA4 using their simple funnel exploration tool. So I'm going to start in my funnel exploration. If you need to know how to get there, on the left navigational bar, you'll get to explore and then you'll get to the report section essentially. And what you find is all these reports in GA4 are actually very useful and actually very easy to build, but the default one they almost open up with have almost little or no value to use. So I'm going to show you how to build ones that actually carry a lot of value for yourself. So the report I'm going to show you how to build today, and there is a default report or a pre-built report in GA4 for this, so you can use it obviously for another tool, doesn't or another purpose. Doesn't really make sense to build it for the exact purpose I'm showing you now, but this is going to illustrate the point and how to do it quite easily. So here's all our steps, and I find the most valuable way to build these reports or to use this report is to actually use it for specific page drop steps. So where you have an established funnel that people should follow, particularly in e-commerce where you have add to cart, then checkout, then add information, then purchase and so on. And you can understand exactly how people progress and how people drop off from step 1 to step 2, step 3, and so on. And probably more importantly, in different dimensions and in different demographics. So you can say, for example, the drop-off rate is 70% from cart addition to purchase across the sites, but for mobile it's a 90% drop off and desktop it's 50% drop off, and therefore it shows you some strong insights in terms of where that challenge may lie. So we're going to start in steps. Steps is almost our initial point, and I'm going to leave purchase as this final step. And I'm going to go into my steps by putting this little tick icon, and I'm going to change this to add to cart, and this is just a naming convention for myself, so I know what I want to find. And the easiest way to do it is either go after events if the events are pre-built in. Now, I'm using the Google demo store, so every event is there, so it's super easy. But let's assume we're using a store which doesn't have every event in there. So what I would do, I would just type in page title and click on page title and screen class. And this would allow me to actually use the page almost as the event, as I would do in Universal Analytics. And then I can build any event that follows on from there. So I'm going to say if a page contains cart, then use that as step 1 in my funnel. And then I'm going to keep progressing from there. Now I'm going to go to step 2, and let's add a second step in the process. I'm going to kind of just mix this up. I'm going to come and change the order post that. And I'm going to say the second step would be checkout. Let's click it like this, and let's do exactly the same process. So we're going to say page title and screen class, and we're going to say contains checkout. And it's important to actually do contains as opposed to exactly is, because what we'll get otherwise is you might have a UTM which kind of disrupts it. So if it's checkout / or mobile use or something like that, that will obviously disrupt this. Or there might be that your store's URL convention uses the product titles, and that can kind of make things messy. So it's better to put contains as the process. Let's actually just build this from scratch. And the last one, we're going to go to purchase. And I'll show you again, if you have events built in, how much quicker and easier it is. You don't even have to search for the URL. So let's just say purchase. And we're going to say add new condition. And we're going to say event. We're going to say is purchase. If we can find it somewhere here. There we go. Good. And now we have our funnel that's built. And now we're ready to kind of display it and understand it. So here we have add to cart, checkout, and purchase, and I can see the drop-off stages for each one. So I can see 52% drop-off from stage 1 to stage 2, and 57% from stage 2, stage 3, and so on. Then the default dimension I have here in the breakdown is device category, which happens to be a very valuable one. And I can see the discrepancy in terms of drop-off from desktop and mobile and so on. And then I can understand what's my overall site drop-off in my conversion funnel. Is that above norm, below norm? Is there something I need to check out across the site as a whole? And secondly, what's the drop-off stage per device? And again, are there any glaring anomalies that I need to address? But this is a very powerful way to build funnel visualization reports for anything, for any stage in your store, and then to use dimensions to dig deeper and to understand which user segments are actually causing those issues. I hope you found that valuable.